And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LAFC versus Austin FC, the 2022 Western Conference Final of the MLS Cup Playoffs. LAFC at home, of course, the home side tonight against Austin FC, the possibly better team who's an away side so far, but we shall find out how this goes. One of the first of 3 games, hopefully, that we cover today. Forge is still up in the air depending on what happens here, but still got to review this one. So, Forge may be up in the air, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we do all 3. Maybe we only do 2. Who knows? Reviews is only 2, but you know what it is. But again, conference finals up, and we're ready to go. Of course, the kickoff will probably be like 2:15, but it is what it is. LAFC 4-3-3 under Steve Cherundolo as the coach. In goal, Maxime Crepeau. The back 4, Diego Palacios, Giorgio Chiellini, Jesus Murillo, and Ryan Hollingshead. The back 4. The midfield 3, Kellen Acosta, Elie Sanchez, and Jose Cifuentes. The front 3, Denis Bouanga, the man who scored a brace last match for LAFC. Carlos Vela and Chicho Arango up top for LAFC. Then for Austin FC under Josh Wolff, a 4-2-3-1 in goal. Brad Stuver, the man who kept Austin alive with the way he played against Dallas. Back 4, Nick Lima, Julio Cascante, Ruben Gabrielson, and John Gallagher. Midfield, defensive midfield 2, Alex Ring and Daniel Pereira. The midfield attacking 3, Emiliano Rigoni, Sebastian Driussi, and Diego Fagundes, and striker Musa Jite for Austin FC. That's what we have. Winvo here. I never knew Alejandro Bedoya hadn't played in the USA since playing college soccer with Boston College until he went to Philadelphia. Yeah, he was in Europe for a while, or outside of the country for a while, I should say. I think it was Europe, but Duncan says 2-1 Austin on PKs. So it's 1-1, and then Austin wins on penalties. Is what I don't think it'll be that low of a penalty shootout score. Hollingshead is a great defender. I agree. Good player. Very good defender. I agree. So it should be interesting. But yeah, very good defender. I would agree. They have been better, but MLS legend, not MLS legend, but regular, pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. So, going into this match, of course, Austin FC have won the previous 2 matches against LAFC. Of course, LA hasn't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches, so it could be interesting. I'm surprised. Should be close to the end, right? It was a 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm surprised. Good for the Patriots. Yep, last time LAFC was in a Western Conference Final, they lost to Seattle. Games are on TV again. Talking about your area, I guess. Of course, Austin should be wearing their mint kits. LAFC should be wearing their black and gold. Should be. Yep. That would be correct. Third quarter. 6-point lead for the Patriots, and that's not what I was expecting. I can tell you that much. Yeah, me too. I still got Austin. I agree. I think everybody here, well, I know Duncan does. I know I have Austin. I know you do. I still think Austin's better. But the Western Conference champion will be decided on this night, on this afternoon. Then by 10 o'clock, we'll know who faces the Western Conference champion next Saturday. Should be interesting, I think. And we'll also know who the Canadian Premier League champion is by the end of the night as well. Whether I cover that or not, we'll see how this plays out. But why do MLS teams not get third shirts? Because Adidas are cheap? and they don't think people will buy them. And they also don't think people will buy the third shirts. You have to sell enough home and away shirts in a season to get a third shirt the next year. Atlanta did. Nobody has since that became a thing. So you think Toronto could easily have done that with the Italians? Maybe they did. We'll find out. Maybe they did. We'll find out. Hey, Ron, I say Austin and Philly go to MLS Cup. I agree with that. Winvo has LAFC. Herc's been taking a lot of L's. Here's the 11 again. Maxime Crepeau back for Ron Hollingshead. Jesus Murillo. Giorgio Chiellini makes his first playoff start or appearance. Diego Palacios at the back. Midfield, Ilie Sanchez, Kellen Acosta, Jose Cifuentes. And front three, ESPN's taking a bit longer than you think. Carlos Vela, Denny Buanga, and Chicho Arango. Herc's been taking a lot of L's. He said that LAFC doesn't need Bale. We know that Bale's only there so he can be prepared for the World Cup. Herc doesn't take many L's, but I don't think saying something we all know is an L either. But Buanga is better than Bale, for sure. For sure. Honestly, right now, for sure. But at least in MLS. But I don't think Herc really takes an L on something you already know. Now, Sebi takes a lot of L's, but Herc, I mean, sometimes you take L's. That's the situation, the nature of the beast. But I'm not going to say Herc was taking an L. Hi, folks. Right now, we're all riding down on the buses heading toward Philadelphia. Coming at y'all live. Nice. Enjoy Chester, Pennsylvania. Maybe a little bit of Philadelphia before you have to go to Chester. Get a Philly cheesesteak for me. More like you eat one because I say you should, but you know. Third shirts are the best jerseys of any teams. Yeah, maybe. Smash like button, good people. Agreed. Afternoon, young men. Afternoon, Elias. How we doing? Yeah, how's your day going? I agree. I'm watching on ABC. Everybody probably is, unless you're in Canada. I'm watching on Abu Dhabi Sports too. I'm doing good, Orlando. How you doing? But seriously, though, why does TUDNA not show playoff games except the two on, like, the first day of the playoffs? I don't, or at least they don't really put it over, but do they? I don't think they do. It's probably because of the SAP button, probably. I like that LAFC training kit. I really do. Like the gold-ish training kit. I like it. Like goldish white, beige. Would you say beige or gold? Bro, this is BS. They said the game was on ABC at this time, and I don't even see it there. Well, the pregame show is going on right now. Is it your local affiliate running some paid programming or something? If anybody was going to do that, I thought it'd be ABC 30. The joke of the ABC channels. Which used to be a Fox affiliate, but then they switched. So Fox 2 is Fox 2 and ABC 30 is ABC 30. And then everybody stopped caring about it. ABC 30. So you think we'd be the ones handling that. But I don't know. 2DNA are cheap. And ABC 30 is even cheaper. Now ABC has the same type of thing. I will analyze on a 2-minute delay because I have the kitchen TV with the antenna up. ABC 30. You all got ABC 30? Oh, yep. Brad Stuver, Nick Lima, Julio Cascante, Ruben Gabrielson, John Gallagher. I just remembered ABC 30. I just remembered. Alex Ring, Daniel Pereira, Sebastian Driussi in the midfield. And then Emiliano Rigoni, Diego Fagundes, and Musa Gite. But at least you know how bad ABC 30 really is. Just as I do. Abu Dhabi doing the same UAE match review, so I understand. But that's honestly better than a nature show. Did you see Macwell's World Cup prediction video? I didn't see it, but I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, all CONCACAF teams could finish fourth in their groups, but I still think USA is better than that. Canada could, worst case. A little bit Euro snobby. A little bit Euro snobby. Glad you've spoiled it for me. Now I don't want to watch it. 3:15, 4:15. Yeah, that's not the problem. Just player interviews. Well, now that sort of sucks. Of course, Austin won 2-1 in LA in May. Austin, they won 4-1 in Austin. Fagundes 2 goals and 2 assists against LAFC. So Austin has swept the season series to this point. Can they completely sweep today? 3-0 against LAFC, or will LAFC win the one that matters? Which is very possible. Rigoni is a player that hasn't lived up to the hype. He's got talent, needs to gel a little bit more. Wonder why ABC is doing this to me. Also, now they're showing MLS Soccer to come on from 2:30 to 3:30. I mean, I think the kickoff's before 2:30. But, I mean, hey, at least, well, no, you're probably going to miss the kickoff in the first, 15 minutes. Or maybe they turn it over when kickoff happens. Or, I don't know. Call your ABC affiliate. Say you're worse than ABC 30 in St. Louis. Owen Wilson, the Falconer, really? 8 minutes to kickoff, so that's about, honestly, 2:20. Still, that's about 10 minutes instead of 15. But happy early Halloween. Agreed. That's why we need Apple TV. And that's next year. But I guarantee you the playoffs will still be linear somehow. Or they'll do both. I guarantee you the playoffs will still be linear. Or at least both. So you have Apple playoffs, but they also show it linear. Probably. That's my guess. If you can't watch on TV, then go to Google. Search Abu Dhabi Sports 2 Live. Sounds Arab, so listen to Ryan speak. Nice. Is that some Teen Titans Go profile picture? Yeah. That's got to be some. Is that Teen Titans Go? Or a cartoony version of Ahsoka Tano? Could be either. It's one of the two. One of the two. Are you going to dress up for Halloween and go trick-or-treating? Going trick-or-treating? No, I'm 22, so that ain't happening. Dressing up? Nah, I don't have any costumes. But no parties, no costumes. Has been hotel. Yeah, that sounds familiar. But even if I did have a costume, trick-or-treating would be absolutely... But have you seen the documentary on Netflix called Captain? It's about Derek Jeter. Ain't that like the ESPN show? Or is it something different? Either way. No? It didn't. Must be the residuals from that TV. But again, got to be a Derek Jeter thing or whatever. Captain. Maybe it's that ESPN show just on Netflix, wherever you are. Still didn't see it. Here we go. Teams are about to walk out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Austin, mint kits. I would have went for candy, but the lady who gave full candy bars in my old neighborhood left and got replaced by people who hate fun. Full-size candy bars. You lucky. I never had anybody that I walked around back in my days of trick-or-treating who gave full candy bars. You lucky. It's about World Cup qualifiers to certain countries. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. You know what? Yeah, I probably should watch that. I'll see if it's on my Netflix. Brazil, Thiago Silva, Gabon Aubameyang, and Jamaica Andre Blake. Nice. But LAFC says Bofa. Very possible. Kickoff after the ad break, and there you go. Teams have walked out. My neighborhood sucks. Nobody trick-or-treats. As in, no kids that trick-or-treat or just in general. Exactly. I'm glad I grew out of it when I did, because this fentanyl shit is going absolutely off the rails. It's like everything's getting laced with fentanyl, whether it's drugs or candy. Everything is. It's mind blowing. So I'm glad I grew out of it before that became a thing. My Halloween costume this year is a Timbers player. Yeah, and I could wear some red shorts and a TFC shirt, do the same thing. Yeah. If I got, well, no, probably not. If I would have got last minute invited to a party, I would have just wore the Pozuelo kit, taken off the glasses, and then wore red shorts and long red socks, and there you go. Like I did before. Last time I was in USA, my old house almost got 2 or 3 for the whole 3 hours. We never really had anybody walk by my house. We don't like it. It's not that we don't want to. It's just, well, I guess it's because we don't want to, but whatever. I was thinking the game starts when I watch, but I didn't know it starts now. Kickoff's in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I know what the joke is. Thank God I did too. Back in our days of trick-or-treating, the only thing we had to look out for was razor blades and candy. Just a simple magnet, and that's it. Exactly. Razors in your apple. Or that's all you had to look for. Somebody please tell me they got the Jax Films reference, please. Okay. I would not trust a shopping mall either with lace and candy. Yeah. But going to a shopping mall to trick-or-treat's just... barely anybody likes to go to malls anyway. Someone on TikTok found a razor in a Reese's cup. I wish that's all you had to worry about nowadays. As Isaiah was leaning towards. Smart. Lol. I'm going to dress up as Bobby Bacala, except his face on my costume will be a funny clown face. I like it. Lamau. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Halloween better at parties anyways, especially if you're legal. Exactly. When you grow out of trick-or-treating, you get parties. Parties are always better. Mm-hmm. And then the older you get, the better they get. Yeah. See, there's steps. This documentary on Netflix show why Jamaica couldn't make it, how the players are finding each other during halftime. Ooh, interesting. Not surprised, but interesting. Had you had baklava before? Yeah. Yeah. Once or twice, yeah. It's okay. Nothing special, but it's good. I've never had one that sucked. Come on, Austin, make NYCFC flight to MLS Cup Finals shorter. Yeah, you'd rather go to Austin than. But I mean, hey, you went all the way to the West Coast last year, so you know how it feels. Predictions for today's games: Austin 2-1 over LAFC, Forge 2-0 over Atletico Ottawa, and Philadelphia 3-2 over New York. I feel like a goal fest is about to happen. Here's about to be kickoff of this match. Be careful. Or just buy it at Walmart and then do what you want. You're that age. Go to Walmart. Just buy what you want. I should have done that yesterday. And we've kicked off. Chris Armas. I wouldn't shave my head or, well, I could have bought a bald cap and put a clown face on. 18 seconds. Here we go. Kickoff's on. Olympia in St. Louis has good baklava. I didn't go there. I should try. Here's Austin playing forward. 31 seconds. There we go. Plays on and cleared. Chiellini, first touch of the playoffs. I'm not Philly fan. I mean, I had them predicted, so I guess I do lose in that case, but that's out for a goal kick. They're slow. We're all going to Walmart and getting candy. I don't care if there's chocolate in the bag, too. I'll buy it anyway. You don't like chocolate? You mean Buonga? Chiellini played at the end of El Trafico. Or first start, I guess. There we go. How did I miss that? Must have forgotten or just like it was so less. I missed it. Here we go. First start then. First meaningful touch. Chiellini going forward. Now I'll just show him a picture of Skeletor. Be like if they're watching Thundercats. It was Thundercats, yeah. Be like, that was Bobby Bacala. 2 minutes. Plays down. No. Skeletor was Thundercats, right? Four former NYCFC players in the Western Conference Final, one who's injured. You got Brad Stuver, Alex Ring. You got Alex Ring, Stuver. No. I got two of them. Let's see who's on the bench. It can't be. Let's see. Maxi Arudi? He's been everywhere. I'll put that as a guess. Maxi Arudi? Cross in from LAFC. Saved by Stuver. He-Man. There we go. That's why I said 20. That's why I said 2:30, I guess. 3:30, I guess. They will probably lose. Don't forget Maxime Chanot, Maxi Morales, and Thiago, and Tavon Gray's questionable. for NYCFC. Sebastian Ibiaga. Oh, you're talking about both sides. Yeah, Tajuri Shradi is injured. I thought you were just going Austin. I didn't know you were going on both sides. But yeah, Tajuri Shradi's injured. You got me. You kind of gave me a brain teaser there. Or you made me think it was a brain teaser. But yeah, Ibiaga and Tajuri Shradi on LAFC side. 2 on that side, 2 on Austin. Western Conference. In the Western Conference. Yeah, I misread it. I misread it. That's my bad. I misread. LAFC going forward. Shocked. That's foul on Vela. And here comes Austin in the 5th minute. 0-0. Austin trying to find a goal. Tajuri Shradi went to the Revs. I think LAFC traded him mid-season. He's still on FOTMOB under LAFC injured. I do remember the trade, but maybe it didn't go through because of the injury. That's the only thing that would make sense. Or FOTMOB was... Yeah, good point. Like, it would have to be that case, wouldn't it? Injury, 6th minute. LAFC throw-in. Chanot was injured for most of the Montreal game, and Thiago Andrade and Tavon Gray been out the whole playoffs. I think we have enough quality besides Maxi Morales. I would agree. I would agree. New York could definitely surprise. I still think Philly is slightly better. It's definitely going to be a tight game, but I agree with that. Palacios. I thought ITS always just went to LAFC. Yeah, I remember the trade, or at least the fact that it was agreed to. But FOTMOB still has him under LAFC, which I saw that before the game started. So, and injured. So I knew he was injured. But either FOTMOB screwed up. Buwanga, which knowing they can. Playing forward. Chicho Arango saved by Stuver. That wasn't a great shot, but nonetheless. 7th minute. Austin on the break. I'd say it's been half and half so far. I don't think NYCFC would trade anyone to New England. No, Tajuri Shradi was first on LAFC. Then LAFC traded him over, or at least tried to trade him over to New England. And then if you go before that, Tajuri Shradi got picked in the expansion draft by Charlotte to basically be traded to LAFC. Was that the case, or was that Ibiaga, actually? I think that was, right? So 1, 2, 3. Tajuri Shradi's just been pawned off multiple times, which he doesn't deserve that. Very talented player. Here goes Austin. Plays back. Nice. Gite cleared. So it won't be Ambriz. Then Mexico's screwed. Why replace him? No, assistant's probably worse. So score more up to date. Fair enough, but It's trial and error. Maybe I'll try silver score next. Or maybe during the World Cup. Either way. 9th minute. CONCACAF's website's okay for CONCACAF matches, but league matches, of course. MLS's website sucks. Only use it when I have to. At least for the lineups and everything. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You better hope and pray it's Ambris if they replace Tata. Mob or one Mob? I thought One Football was just like a internet app, or a phone app. I didn't know it was actually a page that you could, or a site you could go to. I thought it was just an app. You only got a couple of minutes. Ball played over. Oh, Broncos beat the Jaguars. Tony Khan took the L. His freaking team goes to London and can't win. You love to see it. Here comes Austin. th minute. Probably, I'll talk about their roster, but I probably won't live stream the event. Guess certain people won't be getting traded from Denver. Who do you want traded? Russ? That wasn't happening. If you wanted Hackett fired, that was more likely, but Driussi plays forward and too far. I mean, I could see Russ getting Hackett fired if they had a crappy season. Bouanga save. That's out for a goal kick for Stuver, the 12th minute. Vela with a great pass there to Bouanga. Great pass. Bradley Chubb, is it? Okay. That's what you want. Maybe because MLS doesn't try to stamp it out as much. They probably know it's better to just have eyes on as much eyes as they could get, whether it's legal or not. The Premier League, they don't really need that, so they could just stomp things out, but it makes sense. What minute and second are you on? 12th minute, 13 seconds. Still 0-0. It's probably behind, I'm going to guess. Because ABC 30 sucks and DirecTV sucks. So you compound that. At least I'm in a better position than Isaiah, I guess. Compound that. Probably. Ishmael Tajuri-Shradi been LAFC since 2021. He was traded. Now he's New England, August. Sebastian Uche, Chukwu, Ibiaga, LAFC is on the bench. Already I'm a bit ahead. I told you. I got one of the worst ABC affiliates in the country. And DirecTV is just DirecTV. So I'm behind the 8 ball in 2 ways. Bouanga. Clear. Good clearance by Austin. Lucky, but good. I'd say it's about half and half. LAFC have had their moments and Austin have had their moments. What I kind of figured. Vela. And a free kick. Interesting. You think Mexico will beat Iraq on November 9th? Do you think that Costa Rica will beat Nigeria in Estadio Nacional on November 9th? Mexico should beat Iraq. They should. I say they do. Could it be a struggle win? I wouldn't be shocked, but I think they win. Costa Rica beating Nigeria. I like Costa Rica at home. I think Costa Rica wins. I think both teams should win. So DTV converter box and an antenna. Maybe that's better. Who knows? Buonga's a damn good player. The fact that he's better than Gareth Bale is kind of shocking, frankly, but, you know, Acosta takes the free kick and puts it over the bar. You don't let Vela take that? No? Interesting. Matt Dole saying how twice in the first 10 minutes LAFC's pressure structure is falling apart. Not shocking. Not shocking. Not shocking. Matt Dole with a great quick take, Stoney. Do you think LAFC will win the playoffs? No. No. Philly's still a better team. Hell, I don't know if I'd ride. If it was NYCFC versus LAFC, I don't know if I'd ride with NYCFC, but I still wouldn't be shocked if NYCFC won that game. Well, okay, how do I put this? I would root for NYCFC in the final if it was LAFC, NYCFC, but I would pick LAFC, kind of like the Montreal game. My heart would want NYCFC in that case. My gut would think LAFC, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was NYCFC who beat LAFC. I like both Eastern. Alex Ring's return. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Not mad about it, but I can't believe it. Now, if only the Patriots could play like this all the time. Buff Stream. Winvo telling about that Abu Dhabi Sports shot off the post. There's another chance. That's got to be a foul the other way. Yep, free kick the other way. Winvo telling about that Abu Dhabi Sports thing. That's the two things I really know. He's goal possibly. I know they had the Canada games. I'm not really a he's goal guy, but if I have to use it, I use it. No problem. Off the post. If Philly loses, it'll be because they're 1-0 merchants and can't win in good enough fashion. We're forgetting the games where they absolutely curb stomp their opponents. Like the DC games, the Toronto game. I know we suck, but suffice to say, Philly can score goals when they want. OC's goal does show. Okay. th minute. But again, I like whoever comes out of the East. That should be no foul. All ball, says referee. And that's a free kick for LAFC. These refs are playing it. Fair enough. I'm happy your heart's in the right place. That's what matters. I said if you get there against LAFC. Get there first. That's how I saw last year's Orlando versus Nashville playoff game. I saw a couple of the playoff games this year that way. My heart wants somebody, but my gut says another team's going to win. Mostly the Montreal games. I think it was just the Montreal games. You just lagged so much. StreamYard doing StreamYard things, ain't it? Huh. And my Wi-Fi doing my Wi-Fi things. It is what it is. And they say handball against LAFC, and they will give the free kick. LAFC is starting to get more possession here. LA's starting to get more possession here. They're starting to take the front foot a little bit. And the referees sort of helped. I mean, not shocking, but let's see who the center ref is. I don't think I caught that. Who's the center ref? Armando Villarreal. Okay, yep. Yep, that's what. Yep. Yep, not surprising. Armando Villarreal. That's a save by Stuver. Seriously, though, Armando Villarreal is the center ref. Oh, my. Yep, I can see why the refereeing's just crappy. What do you think about Van Dijk losing his clean sheet for defending at Anfield? It's bound to happen. The fact he had such a long run is a good thing. Is amazing, but, you know, it's bound to happen. You lose a run like that. The fact he held it that long. Armando Villarreal is phoned in. Do you think Costa Rica will beat Iraq on November 17th? In my opinion, even though Iraq will have home field advantage. Shot saved by Stuver. That Costa Rica is better than Iraq, frankly, or the way they play. They'll look better. I got Costa Rica. I agree with that. Yeah. Against USA's club team, it's called soccer. Oh boy, Villarreal. Why? Let me just say something here. Why does pro referees hire the worst referees, or never train them more than just the garden variety training? They never get more training than just a small bit of training. And then they just let them off and say, here's what you do. And even the people who have like years of experience still seem like they're a rookie. Never mind, we're going to lose against Philly. Alan Chapman's already, as ref, is always biased against us. Alan Chapman, yeah, he sucks. Honestly, for me, I don't know why I look at whoever the referee is for pro referees, because you either suck or you're horrible. It's always in between that spectrum. There's never a good referee. Like, I may see your name, right? I may see a referee's name, and I'm like, I don't really know this guy or this ref. And I'm like, okay, all right, this may be okay. And it is for like 3 matches, and then they have a freaking howler, and then there you go. But, oh, hey. Headline, Broncos field calls for Bradley Chubb. He may get traded. That one's for you, Isaiah. He may get traded. They're fielding calls for him, so he may not be out of the woods yet. Tennessee, Georgia will be the 25th regular season game matching AP 20 or top 2 teams. You know what? Let's go Tennessee. I want to see something different. Let's go Tennessee. Let's go Tennessee. I want to see something different. Good old Rocky Top. It just means more. And Mississippi State never dominates the SEC, but it still just means more. Right? 23rd minute. Speaking of, Mississippi State plays it. Are they already playing? Or is it 3:30 Central? I'm sure State would put Central on there because they're in the Central Time Zone. But in the women's SEC tournament, the play-in game, Arkansas, I think. Ted Lasso's final day of filming is tomorrow, hopefully before January season 3. I've wanted Chubb gone. I didn't agree with his option being picked up this season. He's just not that good. He used to be great. Or at least as far as I knew, he used to be good. Predictions. I got Austin winning 2-1. I'm still sticking with it. 23rd minute. Acosta. That's not a foul, though? I'm not even an LAFC fan. That's not a foul. Okay, foul for Austin. This match is a stalemate, definitely. 24th minute. It's interesting, but it definitely is a stalemate. I would agree with that. I would agree. Boom. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. But that, I don't know. Should have LAFC gotten a free kick before that? Maybe. 24th minute. Jacksonville 0-6 in one-score games this season. They're bad. I thought the Jaguars would be better. Cascante gets fouled. At least he thinks he did. Throw in for LAFC, 24th minute. The refereeing is going to get worse and worse. Playing forward. There you go. Driussi. So 2:52 or 25th minute, but Dolphins are beating the Lions only by 3 points or 4 points. Buonga. Good clearance there by Austin. Some really good defense by Austin FC. If they win this game, they should thank their defense. Honestly, once again, Austin got a good defense. Seriously, they're good at the back. Gite. Oh. Advantage. All ball. Goes to LAFC. Buonga. Palacios out for a throw. Austin got a real good defense. Like, Driussi may be the guy, and they may got a good offense, but that defense with Austin is damn good. Saludos, Salvador. Get it. Go. Foul. Go forward for a free kick. Austin. Oh. Collision between Gite and Chiellini. A couple of minutes, or about a minute back. Damn, the Eagles are actually good. '26th minute. Chiellini. LAFC is 6-3-0 when Chiellini starts this season. Does Bale come on, or do they keep him for the last seconds due to recent injuries? I mean, the thing is I could see Bale coming on late in the second half, especially if it's a tight lead. I don't know if he comes on if it's a draw. They either save him for extra time in that case or late on to take a penalty. If they trust him to do that, it's going to be blocked away. It depends on the situation of the game, but I do think he makes an appearance. Yeah, I agree with that. Tennessee tied Ohio State in the ranking, 1,500 points. Buonga. Empty net. And that'll go past the post. Corner kick. Austin saved themselves. Oh, my word. This is true. This is true. Austin, what a defensive save. Stuver. Buonga gets there first. Cascante and Stuver knock it out. Empty net, and Buonga almost made them pay. Interesting. 28th minute. Corner kick. Cross in. Header. Goal! Goal! Was it Hollingshead? It looks like it was Chicho Arango. Chicho Arango, 1-0. They got the goal anyway. 1-0, 1-0, LAFC, 28th minute. Chicho Arango with another close range goal. This time it's a header, and he puts LAFC up 1-0. Chicho Arango with a Hollingshead assist, yes. Chicho Arango. It's on ABC. ABC. Philly sports doing great. Phillies in the World Series, Eastern Conference Final. The Eagles are doing great. Yep. ABC, Abu Dhabi Sports too. If you don't have ABC, TSN in Canada. What a header from Chicho. Bullet header. Good play. '29th minute. It's still not. There's LAFC taking the front foot. Bullet header. Austin's cracking. I mean, they should have got a goal on that Buonga run, so fair enough. It should be 1-0 already. But Austin seem to be falling apart. Now they gave that up, but that's a free kick. A bullet header. A bullet header. A clubbing blow. And another clubbing blow. Yeah. MLS is going to love having LAFC in the MLS Cup final, aren't they? '30th minute. Who? Like, I know the guy on TikTok, S4 Daves or something, who wears the Lucha mask. I like his content, but Caramello, I don't know. I ain't seen their content. I have no idea. Yellow card for Lima. I must have missed that. Unless that's the same person. Ain't no disrespect. I just have no idea. Lima got the yellow card. I heard that Tunisia might not participate in the World Cup. What is going on? This is probably the most chaotic World Cup that anybody could have imagined. Or run up, I should say. Give me Italy or give me death. Forza. Carlos Vela with a free kick here. Now, what's going on in Tunisia? Cross in. Headed away. Headed away. I could. Ilie. Foul, free kick for LAFC. The 33rd minute here. (1-0), of course, still. Tunisia might not participate in the World Cup because of government involvement in their football federation. And then Shar says human rights are slavery or something. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I need to look into this, I guess. Because if it's government involvement in football federation, well, I mean, Canada could get hit with the same shit. It's got to be more like that. Or some government involvement in one of those things. It's got to be more than just government involvement. So I'm going to lean towards it's probably, but I'll look into it. Or it is government involvement. Palacios is down. Yep. It's not political news if it has to do, it may be political-ish, but if it has to do with football, you kind of have to deal with the intersection there. Not really any political statements either. It's just news. But I heard Iran might not either. I kind of doubt it. FIFA's basically the soccer mafia anyway. FIFA mafia. VAR check could be a red because of the Palacios tackle. Austin is screwed if that happens. If this happens, looks like they may not go to the screen. Rigoni gets a yellow card. Lima was also yellow card. But it looks like so it is government involvement. Okay. Rigoni and Palacios shake hands. They threatened to dissolve some federal offices. Okay. Check complete. 35th minute. Yellow's fair. I would agree. Arango, cross. And that's another giveaway. Palacios, cross. In, shot, cleared. Yeah. That's out for a corner. 35th minute. Big 12 still on ESPN and Fox. Interesting. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Possible VAR check as well. Another one. Possibly. They're looking at some sort of monitor. Or Palacios. They're checking on him again. Could it be more? 36th minute. Palacios ain't happy that he's being checked again. Must be concussion protocol then. I ain't seen none like this, I gotta say. Corner for Acosta. They pull him away. Pull Palacios away to check. It's got to be concussion protocol. It's got to be. Cross in. Acosta. Saved by Stuver. He spills it, but right in front of him to pick up. 37th minute. Palacios back on. Cleared away by Stuver with Arango right in front of him. 37th minute. Yep, I agree. Better than the NFL. .37th minute. Seriously, that's better than the NFL. Vela, cross in. Header cleared. It's a shot blocked away. LAFC Chicho out for another corner. In the 39th minute. .38th minute. Yeah, I could see it. Or when? 2035. Yeah, I agree with that. Now Forge is going to win 2-0. I still got Forge. We have no idea. Shot over the bar. I mean, Italy's probably still in the running. Could be Algeria, of course. Could be Algeria or Egypt, of course. One of the losing AFC teams. Asian Football Confederation, or African, or CAF teams, sorry. CAF teams, sorry. The African teams, my bad. So I'm sure if that case, it'll either be a team like Algeria or Egypt, or Italy somehow finds their way through the back door, which is some people have been running for a while. Yeah. Well, Goran Pandev, didn't he retire from international football? I mean, if they did go, he probably would unretire just for the World Cup, then retire again. But isn't he technically retiring from the international game? Isn't really retiring. What do you think about Weston McKennie's recent injury? People are like, oh, there's 3 weeks till the World Cup. He's going to be out 15 days. That's 2 weeks and a day. He'll be fine. But seeing the absolute fervor of injuries because of all the games that teams are playing before the World Cup, I could have told you this was going to happen. Anybody could have told you that this was a very likely situation. But no. Here's a chance. Shot saved by Stuver on Vela. Be a corner. 41st minute. Oh, never mind. He completely retired. Oh. I thought it was just internationally. I knew I heard Goran Pandev retired, but I thought it was just international. Yeah. 41st minute. Cross in. Header cleared. LAFC's been dominant for a while now. Since the Chicho Arango goal, they've just been dominant. LAFC have been dominant since Chicho scored. Yeah, they definitely have learned. Cross in, header down, chance out, goal kick. Yeah, LAFC have been better. They definitely have learned from their other playoff games, for sure. Definitely. FIFA cares about the almighty dollar, but we knew this already. We already knew. 42nd minute. 3 minutes plus stoppage time left in this half. Most likely. Well, 3 minutes, but I'd say there's going to be a bit of stoppage time. Probably a minute or two. Plays over the top. Bale warming up only to not play the whole game, imagine. I think it would be Mali taking place at Tunisia since they lost to Tunisia in the knockout round. There you go. Cifuentes, shot saved by Stuver. That'll be a throw-in. Didn't they finally make a deal to sell his shirts again? I thought there was that. I thought they made a deal to where they could finally sell his shirts again. Like soon after. Yeah, Stuver he's playing well. This ain't his fault. I can tell you that much. And that's a free kick for LA. Vela. Palacios. Still. Palacios. Oh my word. Vela. This is turning into Fight Club. Free kick. This is turning into Fight Club. No way. Turning into Fight Club. Free kick in close. Basically be a short corner. the other way, but of course, short corner. Don't let Acosta take this one. Not again. I'm not even an LAFC fan, and that one free kick was horrible. It should be Vela. It should be Vela. Cross in. Cleared. Horrible free kick. And I think that was Acosta, wasn't it? Jeez, 44th minute. Yeah. But to bring him in for a free kick in the 44th minute, that's too early. He probably would have scored it, but then you'd have to pull him. I don't think it looks good if Gareth Bale gets brought in and subbed out the 70th minute. I don't think that looks good. People will be watching for the fact that Gareth Bale could be there, could play. You pull him at the 70th minute because you brought him in to take a free kick that he probably would have scored in the 44th. Well, there you go. That don't look good to the Euro snobs. I'm not saying that I care about that, but that's just something to think about. 45th minute. Check if it's on ABC finally for you. Why is Gareth Bale not playing? He had a toe injury. Now he's finally fit again. Why not? Mark Noble subbed on in the 90th minute only for a pen, only to miss it. But there's a difference there. Yeah, they did. But they're still playing, so does it really mean anything? Does it really mean anything to address something if you're still playing there? Yeah, that is hypocritical. You're right. Trudeau probably want him to address it, though. It's out for a corner. Yeah, pretty much. Still maybe an impact. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Randy is back. Happy to see him. 12 goals from corners for Austin, but they took a short one. Cross in. Cleared. Hold my Nuggets. Welcome to Hold My Nuggets Studios. That's not a foul. A free kick the other way. No. No. No way. ABC can too. I think that's who you should really be angry at because, again, I have the worst ABC affiliate in the nation and I'm watching this game. So I live where the worst ABC affiliate is in the nation. And I still got this game. So I think ABC is the most of your problems, not MLS. Jeep. 47th minute. 45, 46, 46, 47. 2 more minutes of stoppage time. More like 1.5. MLS Cup is on Fox this year. Good. Hopefully it doesn't take... Hopefully we don't have to watch 30 minutes of... Save by Stuver. Hopefully college basketball doesn't nearly preempt the game. Like last year. Remember? Yeah, I agree. I like it. Buonga with a great shot, but Stuver makes the save. Big man save by Stuver. Big man save. Big man save, you know. 48th minute. Goal kick, and that should be it for the half. 1-0, looks like. The score going into halftime. Stuver to take the goal kick. It's up. And, or wait, yep. Still got 49, actually. NCAA is more popular. ABC 2021. Oh, no, they're not coming back. It's over. It's over. It's over. The Liga MX final is over. Pachuca is your champions. There may not be a mercy rule, but damn it, there should be. Cross in, header. Falls down, and they don't even try. That is halftime. It is halftime between LAFC and Austin. It is 1-0 1-0 at the half between LAFC and Austin. Should be an interesting second half, but we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. LAFC have been dominant since they scored the goal. Can they keep that going? They've been looking for more, and they could have got more. Isn't it Tigres? It's the three finalists, Leon, Atlas, Pachuca, and Tigres. Just look at the CONCACAF page. Do you play FIFA 23 or not? I don't have FIFA 23 yet. I'll get it for Christmas, though. I barely played video games for like the past year anyway, though. So that really tells you what I'm at right now. I still got 22, but I barely played it. But with that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats. 1 foot in the final for LAFC. Let's see if they could keep it going. Sit tight. Toluca Pachuca to the CCL 2024, only in CONCACAF. Oh, yeah. I'm getting confused. Honestly, yes. Hey, maybe at some point I'll start streaming FIFA games on. Maybe. Once I get a headset. Once I get a good headset that's better than just Apple headphones with the cord, maybe I will. Who knows? I do need a headset, though. Don't have pretty much. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I just don't really make the time. Anyway, but sit tight. I'll be back for the half. Stats of the half. Sit tight. We back for the stats at the half. Here we go. 16 shots to 1. 51% possession to 49% possession. 4 shots on goal to 0. 175 passes to 172. 79% pass accuracy to 70. 13 throws to 8. 9 fouls to 8. No offside on either side. 7 corners to 1. 0 yellows to 2. 0 red cards to 0. 51% possession to 49% possession. So it's closer in possession than it is on any other stat. But again, that's probably because of the first 25 minutes, I would say. The first 25 minutes where both teams had their moments. But definitely since LAFC have scored the goal, 29th minute, they've dominated this game so far. They've been the better team. They've looked for more. They've knocked at the door more. They've had more shots. Way more. Austin's only had 1, Cascante. And honestly, I don't know. They keep playing like this. They may have to hit off the break or hit against the run of play to see exactly where to play through this second half. But I think LAFC, they keep playing the way they do in the first half. If they score another goal, this game's over. If LAFC scores another goal at that point, this game's over. If it's 2-0, it's over. I don't see Austin coming back from 2. They could tie this up somehow and send this to extra time. That I wouldn't be surprised. But if LAFC scores a second goal, it's over. It's over. LAFC would be the winners. So that's the way I see it. If LAFC keeps playing the way they are and they score another goal, they got this. Yeah, I called it. Denver actually had them winning. There you go. There you go. Denver over Jacksonville had it. Good. Let's look at the early games. Here we go. While we're waiting for the second half. It was 2-1 90th minute, then Ford Stream cans. Or 1-1 90th minute, Ford pretty much. But I still got to do the RSR, but at least I have time to record RSR, put it up, and then get ready for Forge. Austin need to show up 1 goal. They're either back in it, or if LAFC scores, they're dead. Exactly. What was your last comment? 2022 Liga MX, 23 Liga MX Apertura Clausura champion with higher aggregate table and points. Round of 16 in 2024 Champions League. 2022-23 Apertura Clausura champion. Lower aggregate table points. Round 1 is with runner-up from Apertura Clausura in the preliminary round. Yes. LAFC won't beat NYCFC. Will likely beat Philly. I think Philly's still better, but Dolphins, Lions. Yeah, I had the Dolphins winning that. That's right. Panthers. Oh, Panthers, Falcons is tied. All right, Vikings, Cardinals. I had Minnesota winning that. They have the ball with 2 minutes to go. Cowboys, Bears. I got Cowboys. Had that right. Patriots. Patriots won. I actually got that wrong. I thought the Jets were actually going to win. I know. I couldn't even believe in the Patriots. I'm glad I was wrong. But New Orleans versus Vegas. New Orleans Saints won. Good. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Philadelphia had that. We'll wait for the others. 49ers have Christian McCaffrey, yeah. How much left in the Falcons game? 12 seconds. Quarter 4. Dolphins win. It's only Detroit, but we're back on track. Good for y'all. I thought the Jets were better than the Patriots this year. Turns out. Patriots still found a way to win. Let's see who played most. Was it Mac played the whole game? Okay. Interesting. Falcons have the ball. 12 seconds. Found them. 25. Yeah, just kneel it. We'll get back to that. Bill Buckala. I mean, Bill Belichick's a fraud, but fair enough. Titans Texans already on, yeah. I mean, I won't complain about a draw between the Panthers and Falcons. It helps the Bucks. Maxi Urruti needs to come in for Austin. I could see that, yeah. I think that would help for sure. Well, that being said, second half's about to start. See what happens here. A goal that goes LAFC's way is pretty much this game's over. A goal that goes Austin's way, this could be theirs. See, that depends on what happens here. If LAFC win in 90 minutes, I'll review that game. I'll put the review up as quick as I can. Forge game, I'll go live for. Just live for Forge versus Ottawa in the Canadian Premier League. And then I'll go live and review Philly versus NYCFC. So hopefully covering 3 games, 2 reviews, all 3 are streams. Hopefully 3, but it depends on what happens here. And maybe I'll eat some freaking garlic bread in between the first 2. If I can. And if this goes to extra time, depends on how much. I'll still watch the Forge game, but I won't cover it. I'll probably eat while I'm watching the Forge game. So, there's that. If this goes to extra time and more after I'm done reviewing it. But things go the way they go, frankly. So I don't think this does go extra time, though. I think we're in good position. I think LAFC scores a second before Austin can even score first. But, again, things can happen over the half. Oh, Peyton Manning's hosting the CMA Awards with Luke Bryan. You know what? Maybe I'll watch it. Why not? November 9th? You know what? Maybe I'll watch it. I miss Peyton and Brady being rivals. Oh, yeah, I can. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, I'm not really a fan of award shows overall, but I watch country music award shows. Hell, I like the Kids' Choice Awards, too. Always have. So, overall, I think award shows sucks, but award shows suck. But there are ones I'll watch. course. Fair enough, yeah. That's the way it should be. The MVP in the NBA should be given out during playoff games or the next game that player plays. But if it's an MVP, normally it's a playoff team, so at a home playoff game, normally. So that's the way it should be done. And here we go. Kickoff of the second half. Austin kicks off. They got to find an equalizer if they want any chance. Boom. Cifuentes. Ibeaga's in for Chiellini. Sebastian Ibeaga's in for Chiellini. Yeah, I can agree with that. Hell, NHL's award show has been unnecessary too, frankly. You don't see an MLB award show, or how do I put this? You don't see a suit and tie event for the MLB awards. Yeah, they still do MLB awards announcements on MLB Network, but it's its own thing. And they were doing Zoom calls with the MVP finalists and the finalists for awards before it was cool. Yeah, I agree with that. Who knew it was Bobby Bacala who made LAFC hated? Who knew? Who knew it was Bobby Bacala's fault? They were hated. Not surprised. Fair enough. How does it be trash? I remember he almost always gave away a pen. Yeah, fair enough. But also, you know, I used to call Ibeaga and Matarrita the Chuckle Brothers. I used to call Ibeaga and Matarrita the Chuckle Brothers. Because they always found a way to screw something up. If it wasn't Matarrita, it was Ibeaga. Exactly. I wouldn't mind to see LAFC make MLS Cup. They deserve success. At this point, no, I agree. I don't mind. But I still got to get over that residual hate from the Bacala era. But, you know, and he ended up being our coach. Chiellini has ice on his right calf. Yeah. Well, he's been better with Cincinnati. As far as I know, he's been better with Cincinnati, and Costa Rica. People are still going to remember that Larrea penalty, or when he gave away the penalty in 2019 to Larrea, and then Pozuelo, of course. People remember that. Well, I guess I've lost. What do you mean by that, Rebel? Yeah, way better. I agree. Agreed. Cross in, header. Down, saved by Crepeau. Nope, corner. Crepeau couldn't keep it in. And also, I mean, LAFC has Maxime Crepeau as a goalkeeper, so, you know. A Canadian does win MLS Cup if LAFC so does win, so that's cool. Goal for Austin, says. Let's see. Here's a corner. Am I that behind? Here's a corner. Here we go. 49th minute. Here's the corner. Cross. Cleared away. Girona tied Real Madrid. I would love if NYCFC would win tonight. Yeah. Girona's doing pretty well in La Liga. Better than what we expect. I like to see USA's teams do a mini tournament like FIFA do where they have a few games of U23 players during the break to keep fitness up. Yeah. Oh. Damn, header. Punched away, cleared. That sucks, man. That sucks. Hey, take the L. No goal, just fake news. Spoke too soon. He was trying to will it into existence. Hey, press on. Take the L. Move on. You'll find something. Don't worry. Such is life. Riquelme doing really good for Girona, who's been their star player. Cross, that'll be a goal kick. Riquelme's son. It was like, Riquelme is a bit old, isn't he? He's like, isn't he a bit old? Riquelme's son, that makes more sense. 50th minute. That's out for a throw-in. '51st minute. Are you going to watch the World Baseball Classic next year? Yes, I will. Canada's in Pool C with USA, Colombia, Mexico, Great Britain, Pool A in Tokyo, and Pool B in Taiwan. Oh, I'll be watching. Don't worry. And I'm rooting for Canada, Puerto Rico, and Italy. Because Marcus Stroman's pitching for Puerto Rico, so. Oh, and Yadi Molina's managing Puerto Rico, so there you go. Exactly. What sandwich? PB&J, turkey, panini, what is it? Sub. Oh, and Japan. Well, how did I forget about Japan? And Japan. So, Puerto Rico, Canada, Italy, Japan. Why did I forget Japan? Those are the four I'm rooting for. Marcus Stroman going back-to-back, but it ain't with the USA. Raiders lost 24-0 to the Saints. Who dat? I can't believe it either. 30 players this season. I think Toronto used more. A meatball sandwich. That actually don't sound so bad right now. '53rd minute. Cross in. So people think the Red Bulls are better than NYCFC. New York is blue. New York is blue. Simple as. Slipped my mind for a second. That's the way it should be. Which TFC players you protect them for the expansion draft? Well, the DPs are already protected, so I would say Lorea as a lone player. Lorea, protect him. Oso, protect his rights. K. Crescito. McNaughton. You only can. That's probably as far as I could go, even if it is more than 5. That's as far as I could go. Those are the 5 besides the DPs that we really need to protect. Well, no, Jimenez. I mean, okay. Well, it depends if Oso leaves as a free agent. Let's just say Oso still hasn't signed somewhere at that point, which is possible. Jimenez, you can protect up to 12 players. So Jimenez, that's basically as far as I'll go. They could figure out the other 6. That's as far as I'll go. Oso. Well, Bradley would be protected. I don't want it, but he would be. Crescito, McNaughton, Lorea, Jimenez, Bradley. K. At that point, and the DPs are already protected, which that could count. Insigne Bernadeschi already. I think that doesn't count towards the number, though. At that point, anybody's fair game. After those 10, anybody's fair game in my book, frankly. Io's even fair game in my book. 56 minute. Timbers, most of our cores protected, all of our players under contract. Good for y'all. Gabonese Bouanga? If it's him, he's playing damn well. Better than Gareth Bale. New York and New Jersey is blue. Interesting. Yeah, Bouanga's playing well. Cross in, header, past the post. The entire New York City metropolitan area, tri-state is blue. Exactly. There we go. Bouanga's playing well. Brace and El Trafico running well here. Almost scored a goal and ran across circled the keeper, rounded the keeper. He's playing well. Playing damn well. He may be a star soon. I think he's very close, but cross in, LAFC corner here, 57th minute. Cross in. Header. Cleared. Exactly. Daniel is correct. The entire NYC Metro is blue. Football-wise. The first time I heard of Gabon was because of Aubameyang. Same here. How will St. Louis City SC do first year? Missed playoffs for sure. Nah, I think they could be close to a line. Top 8, they'll be in the top 10. They could easily be over the line. The way they're setting up their team, I would say top 10, but they could easily be 8th. And in that group stage. I think they could easily make that group stage. No. I don't think it'll matter. They wouldn't pick him, but I don't think he fits the system for Lutz and STL. So even if you didn't protect him, he's not getting picked. So don't protect him, but he'll still be there. Yeah, Pachuca is going to be the champion of Liga MX for sure. NYCFC is also owned by Manchester City. And Red Bulls are owned by Red Bulls. To be honest, though, I hope Red Bulls get sold. To be honest, wow, Aubameyang chose Gabon. He could have played for France and Spain. Cross in. Maybe you want to choose his home nation. Maybe he had more pride for Gabon than he did France or Spain. Now, would France or Spain been better for him? Maybe, but would he have broken through? France got Mbappe. They have Giroud. They have Benzema. I don't think he would have broke through there, even when Benzema was blackballed. In Spain, Diego Costa. I think Gabon was out of necessity as well, if you think about it. Throw in for Austin. Phillies are winning the World Series, but I know they're going to blow it. Toluca, I think they'll be better by then. Pachuca, I think they'll do good in 2023 and 2024. I think they're actually a pretty good club, especially 2023. Maybe by 2024 they get rated. and they start falling back by then. But 2023, they'll do pretty good. Get Zardes to USL. It'll beat records. I wouldn't protect Zardes either. There's other players like Lewis who are better served for that slot, and I'm even on the fence about Jonathan Lewis. I mean, Lewis, I'd rather, if I'm a Rapids fan, I'd rather protect him. Zardes ain't going to St. Louis. He doesn't fit the system. You got 5 picks. It's St. Louis. Doesn't fit their system. Even if you didn't protect him, cross in, save by Stuver. You could deal with that when you need to deal with that. But Lewis could be possibly picked. I think it's likely St. Louis could go for a player like him. Zardes, though, even if you don't protect him, he's probably safe. Just my guess, though. I just came from church, and now I'm at the library. Good to see you again. What is your best advice for Chris Armas to revitalize his career? Coach in college. Or coach in frickin' where's Applewell? Cypriot. St. Louis City SC has had a weird start considering they've not played a game except for City 2. But that's like one of the first teams to do something like that. But at least they've been able to find their depth. I think that's actually a good thing. Finley in for Rigoni. Sorry. Who would you take, Murata or Aubameyang? I know who I'm taking. Aubameyang. I mean, Chelsea had them both. I'd say Aubameyang is better. Frankly. What a save from Stuver. Nice. Pumas had a manager, and it's not Tuca. Forgot his name, but you could look him up. It's some random guy. It seems like he's had Liga MX experience. And somebody said, like, Pumas will score like 5 a game. But, yeah, I forgot the name, too. Own goal! Own goal! Urruti scores an own goal. It's 2-0. LAFC. Yep, that's it. Stuver's the only way Austin's in this game. Stuver keeping Austin alive. And then Urruti just ruined them. If I'm the Rapids, I get rid of Barrios. He sucked this year. We just extended Nicholson. So, yeah. And Finley. Goal for LAFC, 2-0. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I agree with that. 62 minutes. Urruti with an own goal off the corner. Vela takes it, and it goes off Urruti's head and in. And Stuver wasn't even noticed. It's 2-0. That'll probably do it. Oh, that's got to hurt. Urruti just puts it off path to put it in the back of the net. That is an own goal from Maxi Urruti. Honestly, Zardes would be better there. Good cross by Vela, though. I don't know. I got to look that up. I thought Christian Tello would be the guy. But no, it's Bouanga, so I knew Bale was going to be some short term, but 63rd minute. I'm going to say 63. Maxi Urruti, that's all, folks. Why would Urruti head it back? It's stupid. Oh. I don't know if he meant to head it back, but he definitely knocked it off path and into the net. It was like a slight header. Cross past the post. Yeah, I agree. Urruti bottled it. Yeah, I feel for Urruti. Yeah, me too. I mean, he was a former TFC player for a little bit. A very short period of time. A very short period of time, but nonetheless. But yeah, definitely. Like that, the Mexico mascot for the 2026 World Cup. Yeah, it's definitely. I don't like calling racism, but that, yeah. No, that is. Who win the World Series, Phillies or Astros? You know what? I got the Phillies. They're going to have a good time at Citizens Bank Park. I think they win all 3. Will they win all three, like, dominantly? Maybe not, but Dusty Baker will definitely throw them a game or two again. Definitely. And Dusty Baker's the only reason that the Astros winning the World Series would be bearable, you know. But he doesn't get out of his own way, so fair enough. I know. 2022 one is bad. Yeah, but at least, well, I mean, a ghost. Yeah. If you're a Mets and Yankees fan, seeing the Phillies and the Astros and World Series is painful to watch. As a Blue Jays fan and a Braves fan, and Cardinals, painful. It's already painful. I can't imagine how much more it would be. Yeah, fair enough. They got Nuri at Wolves and Awar at Leon. It's Bob's team doing Bob things without Bob. Who's to say when Bob leaves in the future, TFC can get its second championship? I'm okay with that. But we're still in the doldrums until he leaves. They're bringing Joe Steaks, Soda Shop, cheesesteaks. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I need to remember that if I ever go to Philly. Joe Steak and Soda Shop. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Rapids need to make some decisions at center back, midfield, one of them being start Prizo, and then winger and maybe striker if we're lucky. Exactly, start Prizo. You're damn right. LAFC, let's go 2-0. Yeah, I think LAFC's got this. But hey, at least people get to see the Forge game. There we go. Still weird for me to see the Astros an American League team. I mean, half of my life they were National League. Half of my life, pretty much, they've been an American League team. Maybe a little bit more than half for National League. 2000 to 2012, that was 12 years. 2013 to now is some 10, so a little bit under half and half. But, you know, I mean, they were in the NL Central for a while, so I still feel like that's right. Penalty ref, says somebody. I mean, yeah, I think that's a pen. That's a pen, but just let it be. 67th minute. It was already busted. If Philly wins, I'll take that as a dub. Is LAFC parking the bus? They honestly probably should. LAFC happy for all, me too. Armando Villarreal's a disgrace. Clear penalty for Austin. I agree. Are they going to VAR? I mean, you kind of have to. Penalty. They finally called it 60. I was about to say, you probably remember Fox 30 as a good network before they moved to ABC and Fox 2 became, or ABC used to be 2. And then 30 used to be Fox. Then they switched. And then ABC became cheap and became a crap network. But I'm sure, I was about to say, I'm sure you can remember. All I know is ABC being crap. ABC 30 being crap. That's all I remember. Ibiaga always gives away a pen. Going to VAR, they're going to check it. LAFC, it's coming home. Ibiaga's the one who tackled him, told you. I mean, 1986 mascot was a jalapeno, but that was just Mexico. They made that up, but it was 2 other countries. They came up with a cactus, and Canada's is a moose in a hockey jersey. Racism. I mean, a moose in a hockey jersey isn't racism, but that's definitely stereotyping. That isn't like USA's like Uncle Sam or something. Fair enough. Somewhat like Uncle Sam, pretty much. Fair enough. But the cactus, though, that's not just stereotyping. That's just racist. Yeah, I think that's a penalty. And yeah, Ibiaga did give it away. Left back, Estevez is useless, and we'd only be left with Rosenberry, Beta Shore, and Markinich. Respect Beta Shore. There we go. Here's to St. Louis and all that. Yeah. I swear if this ref says no pen, I think it's a penalty. Clear pen. I mean, pro refs. I'm not saying the cactus bothers you, but I don't like calling. If you know me, I don't like calling racism, but ugh. The cactus though, that's pushing it. No penalty. No pen. Hold on. What? No penalty. What? What? Huh? I know it makes it easier to go to extra time, but that's a penalty. Hell, they may have missed it anyway. Chicho Arango for quad wall Poku, the CCL hero. Yep. Pro will give an apology later. Who said I disliked Beta Shore? I wanted him starting over Estevez all year. Well, it kind of sounded like Beta Shore dislike, but now that you say that, that is respect. There we go. The fact that Beta Shore is still a starting caliber right back in MLS. A left back, outside back in MLS. I mean, I'm happy about it, but, you know. Pro's blind. What? Yeah, I'm asking what. I mean, I looked at it once. I'm like, penalty. Mandatory MLS vision check in the morning. Do they need my glasses? I mean, I can't see shit without them barely, but yeah. You know, I'll own them. Austin got CONCACAF. I mean, normally VAR being wrong isn't CONCACAF, but I guess that's now okay. Soccer guy says Vamos LAFC. Messi or Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo. Felipe Mar. Oh, God. It's Felipe for Daniel Pereira. Oh, boy. Ban Armando. Exterminates. I must wear my glasses, too. See, I don't want to wear contact lenses because I think I'll poke my eyes out if I do. I'm just afraid if I put in contact lenses that I'll, like, poke my eyes out. Then my sleep schedule's so screwed that if I... You know, you have to take them out before you sleep. It's a total show. It's a total crap show for me if I tried. So I'm just sticking with glasses. I don't know. Well, for the last 4 years, Mets fans have to be miserable knowing the Washington Nationals won the World Series 2019, the Atlanta Braves won in 2021, and potentially the Phillies can win next week. True. But it's still all three countries. But, yeah, I get your point. Ref foul. We're not in CONCACAF yet, so you can't say someone got CONCACAF just yet. Well, technically. Armando Villarreal is a biased piece of crap. I agree. Mexico used a jalapeno as a mascot for World Cup 86. But not many of us on this channel were alive when that happened. And besides, society was way different in 86 than it is now. I think he stays with Cavalry, and is one of the bigger players on that team next year. But I'm just saying, think about it like this. Not many of us on this channel were alive in 86. Second of all, society was way different and a lot more careless, I guess. I don't want to say it. That kind of sounds bad, but, you know, I don't think careless is the right word, but you get my point, you know. Not every small thing was rage-inducing, you know? Like that. Estevez's loan ended after decision day 2020, so he belongs to Palmeiras when the 2022 MLS season ends. Hopefully he's better there. Yeah, as far as I'm reading, yeah, 86 was a jalapeno. Now I gotta look that up. Mexicans have chose that jalapeno mascot, but we didn't choose the cactus. See, that's sort of the thing as well. You chose the jalapeno. FIFA just said cactus, which nobody gave a damn. Exactly. Back then, nobody gave a damn. Now, people give a damn about the smallest things and act like it's worse. Way worse. Oh, I agree. For y'all, yeah, I would agree. Evander, the club record signing. Yeah. Couch Ultras has some nice content, yes. A kid with sombrero. I'm not saying anything against. What teams in the CPL or in the CCL? None this year. None, because Pacific didn't make it deep enough. Next year, whoever wins today will be in 2024's, I should say. So, I mean, the same people who are probably crying about the cactus are crying about Latinx too, I bet. Trying to make that the word, so. The Toronto Maple Leafs mascot. Yeah, Carlton the Bear is cute. LAFC, happy for all. Is a cute mascot, yeah. LAFC, happy for y'all. Nice. Goofy Goober says, let's go LAFC. What teams in this? So next year, 2024 CCL, whoever wins today between Ottawa and Forge are in. Actually, no, I think both teams are in. Because you have the Canadian champion and the 2 CPL finalists. So now both teams are in 2024, Forge and Ottawa. Mendez is on for Vela in the 77th minute. I'm on the fence about protecting Rubio. He did good last year, but it was 1 year and he's past 30. Rubio ain't great. Vela off. My bracket is busted. I don't care. My bracket been busted. Mendez. Mexico is the only country that has hosted 3 World Cups. You got football history. Sus. Emergency meeting. '78th minute. '78th minute. Diego Lainez might transfer to Tigres. That does it help him revive his career? Maybe. But are they really already tired of Tovin? I mean, we'll see. I mean, if you have Florian Tovin on the other side and Gignac and Lainez, that's actually a good front 3, but is that the way they play it? 78th minute. Interesting, though. Be very interesting. Thank you. Soccer guy, change your name to football guy. I mean, until recently. MLS has finally closed the gap, but, until recently, it was in CONCACAF. They still have better history, but, And now I'm thinking of that Squidbillies skit. I agree. Pedroza said he don't believe Lainez to Tigres. I agree. Yeah, I mean, that does seem like the Mexican media bullshitting. And now Icy has made me think of that Squidbillies scene where it's the caroling whatevers, and it's fall to your knees. And then I'll just wear a Forge shirt. I used to wear an Orange Cena shirt for Forge games. That's when I didn't have a Forge shirt. It was like one of those Christmas Squidbillies scenes. Saved by Kripo. Now I'm going to have to watch that scene. Clip. Buonga. No bail. Not yet. I mean, at this point, it's a good time to bring him on. Oh, agreed. Now, I think Triple H is doing a lot better as a booker. I think I like Triple H's WWE. I'm surprised he got it the way he did, but I think he's booking well, and he's bringing back the people that wrongly got released or got released so Vince could have more money to throw out there. But plays on. A Poku! A Poku! 3-0! Quad wall Poku. In the 81st minute, 3-0 quad wall Poku. The Champions League hero seals it for LAFC. Ball falls straight to a Poku, sidesteps the defender, and just pops it in there. That was terrible. I agree. Agreed. Poku came over. I think that Mohamed Salah wore the same shirt you have back in 2019 for Barca versus Liverpool Leg 2 comeback. He wore a Never Give Up shirt, but won a John Cena shirt. It was just a black shirt with Never Give Up on it. But I get what you're saying. Durable from Austin defense. Agreed. Hell no, his booking is trash. You must be an AEW, Mark. Goal. The finals in LA. Goal for LAFC. LAFC makes some noise, says Volcon 91. Where's Austin now? North America is the future of soccer leagues. Agreed. But big goal from a Poku there. That should do it. 82nd minute. New Japan, Mark. Okay, we agree. Tony Khan does suck, though. Thank you. New Japan, Mark. Progress. What comment? No. What? When does Mexico at the World Cup back, though? Rebel said it. I low-key like NXT better. Well, that's still WWE, though. AEW is good for WWE, keeping them honest. I enjoy both, however, both have problems. And that's a fact of life. Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah. Oh, speaking of Impact, Mark, I almost forgot. Impact was actually hot there for a while. A couple of years ago. Impact's actually watchable, I have to admit. Again. But LAFC at Bank of California for MLS Cup. Yes. Not a single company these days interests me. Impact had some that went to shit. MLW had some that went to shit. NWA had some that went to shit. NXT 2.0 still does have something a tad bit, but slowly. Because it's going back to... See, it's just different tastes. UK wrestlers are trash, in my opinion. I mean... 85th minute. Personality-wise, a lot of them are. In ring, they're good. NWSL and FIFA, I may play with Davinia. I just bought HU based. His first MLS Cup without Seattle or Portland since, 2014. It's crazy. But football, First time since 2014, there hasn't been a Cascadia team. And then you still go back to 2014, then you had the Galaxy, so. I understand that. I mean, look at me. Here's the thing. Look at me. Of course, I love the indie wrestling thing. If I was in the ring, I'm an indie style guy. So I'm not a giant. So, of course, I'm going to love what Triple H does. So it is what it is. Fair enough. I know I'm old, loved North Georgia wrestling as a kid, Real Blood and all, way back in the 70s. I love some older wrestling as well. I love watching old Smoky Mountain, old All Japan, Kenta Kobashi, Stan Hansen. I like the older stuff too. Don't worry. Ric Flair, back in the WCW days, Sting, Dusty Rhodes. I like older stuff too. 87th minute. But, yeah. Okay. I think he's doing okay. That'd be funny. Did something happen under my nose? I mean, hold on. Nah, he's still alive. Rick is still, as far as I know, and anything else says Rick's still kicking. I know it looked like he almost. No, he's still kicking. I know it looked like he almost died during his last match or after his last match. I thought God was calling him home then, but nah, still kicking. And he still wants to wrestle again. He still ain't retired. Well, I mean, we've been waiting for. Sorry, thinking of somebody. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go LAFC. Says Queso Jesus. Because Bacala couldn't take him to the final and Sharundalo did with less stars, it shows Bacala was holding him back. Yep. You know, well, Toronto's screwed. Even if we get good, we're screwed. Such is football. Well, we'll get that. Some fighting happening, a red card to make it interesting. Yellow card for Maxi Arruti. I don't think there's really anything interesting. Now I'm doing the other Eastern Conference, the other conference final in Forge, Ottawa. So, no. Never mind. 5 minutes of stoppage time. No, I think they'll still be up there. I think they'll still be up at the top of the conference. I think they're actually good. We'll find them. Mexico, USA, and Canada are going to dominate soccer 20 years. We're going to have the best leagues and academies in the world. I see it. At least USA and Mexico. I don't know what the CSA. I'm still afraid of the CSA backsliding, but this person said on Twitter he kicks the ball out of the box and takes another step. It's not a penalty. I respond, how to say you're an idiot without saying you're an idiot. Big W for me. Dub is per. Austin probably drops a fourth. I can see it. How long has it been since the Phillies won a World Series? 2008, 19, 20, 21, 14 years. Holy shit, that was 14 years ago. I feel old. I feel old. 92nd minute. Yeah. 92nd minute. I'll forgive Armis at some point. Once we make the playoffs again. Try flash score for the Forge game. It's actually good for stats and scores. I'll just keep it on Fought Mob. '93rd minute. I know they do. It's called the CSA is corrupt. The Canadian Soccer Association will screw over Canada Soccer if it's the last thing they do. Once Herdman's gone, I don't know, 93rd minute. '93rd minute, 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh, Wolff's son is on. Owen, I think. I think one of them's name is Owen. Yes. LAFC to win MLS Cup and CONCACAF Champions League. I could see it. And I'm okay with it now. Like, LAFC with Sharundalo and MDS, I actually would buy LAFC shirt for my collection. At this point, I would. And actually, you know what? I do like. Their home kit has grown on me. This home kit they're wearing has grown on me. I will say that. '94th minute. They're still going to be in CCL anyway, LAFC, because they won the Supporter Shield. I do like the LAFC away, the home kit they have now, though. It has grown on me, I have to say. 1 minute left, and I got an LAFC Acosta jersey. Still like it a whole lot. I'll probably get a Giorgio Chiellini jersey if I do. Italy. 4-0. Buonga! Buonga puts a bow on it. Denny's Buonga. 4-0. Offside. Offside. It's offside. Denny Buonga. I thought. You can't check a VAR flag, Ken. You can't check if it's flagged. You have to check if it's not. Armando Villarreal said offside. The flag did, but Buonga was on when the ball was played. So how is he offside? Great goal. It should be 4-0. They're actually going to check it. I didn't know you could do this if they flagged it. I didn't know if you could check. I thought if they flagged it, it couldn't be checked. Looks like it actually can be. Interesting. Buonga. Should be 4-0. Honestly, Wilson. Villarreal's a joke. I agree. This game's going longer because this man don't know how to make a call. Interesting. 95th minute. '95th minute, no goal. No goal. This man, and it's full time. It is full time in LA. LAFC win over Austin to go to the MLS Cup. 3-0, 3-0. Big win for LAFC in this Western Conference final. They make their first MLS Cup. LAFC, I would hope so. LAFC are in through. They will play the winner of Philly and New York at LA next Saturday, November 5th, 3:30. With that being said, good game. LAFC dominant, and they didn't let off. Big win for LAFC. They're going to MLS Cup for the first time in club history. They could either play a team also playing in their first MLS Cup. It could be a battle of the debutantes, or it could be a defending champion looking for a title defense against LAFC in their first try. Should be interesting. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put it simple as share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within an hour when the review of this game comes up and the Forge Ottawa game. Whatever happens first, I'll see you then. But I'll be recording the review. I'll be putting it up and see how quick that goes up. We'll see. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.